Hello everybody, it's Vinyl Rich with a Vinyl Finds video. Just finished the Jason Skids live stream. Kind of fucked up. You know, there's been a few of my videos, I've had some weirdos make comments. Oh, you shouldn't make videos when you're drunk. You know, you're slurring your words and it's not a good example for the children. You know, I've only actually done one video legally drunk. So I thought, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna make another one. This is my second, you know. I'm kind of fucked up. I drank 6 beers on that live stream. So yeah, I'm fucked up. And I want to show some records that I bought from Bomp Records. I think from 3 different occasions. The first one I'm going to show is Psychedelic Redux. It's like different versions of the songs from Psychedelic Jungle by the Cramps, I guess I should say. Should say. The cover's pretty cool, dude. You got Lux Interior in the bathtub, and you got Poison Ivy cross-legged on the toilet. That's fucking pretty cool. The album isn't as good as the cover, though, I must say. It's demos, live, alternate, a lot of live stuff. But what kind of surprised me about this is how far back some of these songs go. You got 76, 78 recordings of some of these songs on their second album, which is pretty cool, but I would not highly recommend it. I'm just being honest, you know. And the label is kind of cool. It looks like that original IRS label that, you know, the records were on. Now the second one I'm showing here is probably, this is probably the one is my favorite and the one I would recommend the most. And it's Plastic Cloud. I went this past Wednesday, 2 nights ago, I went on Bomp Records, the website, and they do still have some of these available. And if you're into psych, 60s psych, I highly recommend you get this. It was recorded in 1968. First pressings of this go for close to 1,000, say, you know. But anyways, every song in this is good. Dainty General Rides is a good song. The other 9 are fantastic. I mean, this is a great, for a 60s psych album, that's a fucking pretty good batting average. It's fantastic. It starts off with Epistole to Paradise? I don't know how you pronounce that. I don't know if you're going to see that or not. But I don't know. It starts off, that song has some jangly guitars, really good harmony, vocals. The second song, Shadows of Your Mind, it's straight off a psych song. Psych guitars. The singer, he's got that kind of whiny voice that some of those garage bands have, but this is definitely not a garage album. It's a psych album, and it's just, I highly recommend it. I did a few years back, I did my 25 favorite psych albums. If I had this at the time, this would have been in it. This is better than some of the albums that were in that video. It's really good. And this dude, check out this dude, man. How cool is this dude? Well, you turn the cover over and fuck, he looks like a nerd on this side, you know? They should have used this picture as the cover, you know? But anyways, Plastic Cloud. If you're into 60s psych, garagey, fuzzy guitars, but and really great harmonies. It's not a garage album. I highly recommend it. Just put it that way. Got the lyrics, pretty cool lyrics. It's got this other thing here. It's pretty fucking stupid, you know, hippy dippy bullshit, kind of crappy. It is stupid, you know, as far as I'm concerned. And you want to see the record? Oh. The plastic cloud. I ain't gonna take it out because you can see it through this great sleeve it came in, you know. Now this next one, oh wait, and it also came with this little flyer with other records available on Allied Records. See, I'm fucked up, dude. So it's gonna be kind of rough here. This next one, I don't like to use the word krautrock, and I don't think I ever have in any of my videos. I've always called them German, but since it's in the fucking title of the album, you know, it's Cologne Curiosities, the Unknown Krautrock Underground, 72 to 76. And what it is some dude recorded, I guess, musicians from different bands, and they jammed, and they got in the studio and jammed, and he recorded them, and this is what this is. It's a 2-record set. I think the first record is better than the second. None of it is bad though, but yeah, if you're into krautrock, this is a must-have. And that's what the labels look like. I'll take it out, man. What the fuck? And again, on very nice sleeves. Polyline sleeves, you know. And it comes with this inner insert, this is a really good insert. It's got information about every song and who plays, and it's really very detailed insert and very cool. Now this next one, holy cow, this caught me off guard. It's Simon's, what is it? Quarter of Dreams. In stereo. It's definitely in stereo. This is a DIY thing. Probably I think it was 89, maybe 90, you know. You know, Black Flag, you know, they did the DIY. They started their own label. Minor Threat, they started their own label. By the late 80s and early 90s, you could, you know, record your own shit in your own house, you know. This is fantastic, dude. It is so cool that this dude right here had the opportunity to make this record. Great guitar. I don't think there's any drums on it. He plays all the instruments, I believe. I don't believe there's any drums on it, if I remember right. It's been a few weeks since I've heard it. But the guitars are fantastic, man. It's if you like psych, you're gonna like this. I mean, it's not 60s psych. This is modern day. 1990. You know, for an old fart like me, that's modern day. The vocals, they're not. I wouldn't say he's a great singer, but what he does, it fits what he's doing here. And he's not a bad singer. I don't want to imply that at all. And this is on YouTube, so check it out. It's just so fantastic to me how much great music is out there that we've never heard, you know? And yet we got these same channels showing the same albums over and over again. And that's what the record looks like. Check it out, man. I think most people that like psych, that watch my channel, I mean, I know I show some hardcore punk, and I do show, 70s punk. I do show, 60s psych. The people that like the 60s psych shit, well, I guarantee you, almost 100% that you'll like that. And that's probably my second favorite of all these. Now this next one, this is weird how this one came about. This is Lonesome Shack. See, I'm fucked up, man. Lonesome Shack, Desert Dreams. Now, I've heard of Lonesome Shack before because they're on the Alive Records, and that is a subsidiary of Bomp. So whenever I go to Bomp, I see I see these records, but I never even give them a second look, But one day when I went on, how you click on YouTube and you're on your homepage and then there's these videos, and there was a video of this band at that KEXP, or I don't know, that radio station in Seattle that does videos recorded live in their studio. There was one of this band, and KEMXP, is that too many letters? No, wait, it's the EIEIO. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, there was a video of this band. I knew the band because I always go to Bomp Records. I go there every other week, probably, at least. So I click on and see what they sound like. And I was kind of blown away. I'll be quite blunt. It's blues. It's definitely blues. It's a two-piece band, guitar and drums. Oh, it's a White Stripes ripoff. Nah, it's kind of early White Stripes. You know how they were more blues? The singer doesn't sound like White Stripes. And it was, I dug it a lot, So the next time I went onto Bomp, without even listening, I clicked and I bought it. And I bought the CD. This is what the album looks like. It's not as raw as the video was, but it's fantastic, man. I don't buy a lot of current blues, and I don't like the over-polished blues. To me, that's not blues. There's a Stevie Ray Vaughan now. I think MoFi's doing a one-step, or they already did, and it's probably sold out, and it's $125, and now it's $300, For me, that's not the blues. This is the blues. Check this dude out, man. Fantastic. And I did buy another one on Alive Records. And it's the Limsolls, live at the Golden Bear, 1983. Now, years back, I saw Tim Allen show this album. And, okay, yeah, I like the Limsolls. I saw them twice. I saw them once at Al's Bar, very small, and I saw them at the Roxy, which is still small, but, probably triple the size, with maybe 4 or 5 times the size of Al's Bar. And they're fantastic live. But you never know on these live recordings, how's it going to sound? Well, I recently saw they had some clips, individual songs from the album, not the whole album. And I, clicked on to like 3 or 4 of them. They're fantastic, dude. So I go, you know what? I'm gonna fucking buy this, and I'm glad I did. This is a great. If you're a limsolls fan, I highly recommend this. It's fantastic. This one here is on the yellow vinyl, but you know, who gives a fuck with color vinyl? If you're a limsolls fan, I highly recommend this album, dude. It's fantastic. Now, like I said before, I bought all these like on 3 separate occasions. These last 2 I bought last week. And they're bands that I never heard of. Wasn't familiar with it at all. And, you know, like when I go on the website, they were like 2 of the first ones that were there. And after I liked both of them, I stopped, you know. And I didn't want to spend any more. I thought my limit was 2 albums. And I found my first 2 albums very quickly. And the first one is Chuspi. I think that's how you say it. I watched a video live of them a few days back, and I'm pretty sure the announcer said Chuspi. But whatever, you know. It's the first punk band from Austria. Not Australia, but Austria. And it's really good, man. It's dual guitar. It's guitar heavy. It's definitely a British kind of UK sounding punk. It isn't wimpy new wave at all. It's very good, actually. I would say every song on here is very good, but none of them really stood out a lot. You know what I mean? There was one song, Kiss the Flag, and of course that's the one in English. I kind of liked that one. It was different than the others. But there's not a bad song on here. And if you're into checking out early punk, 70s punk, I recommend. I don't know if I said this is recorded in 1978, 1979. That winter, you know, the December 78, January 79. That's actually, you know what's weird is that's the first time I saw the Cramps was that period. I don't remember exactly what month it was. It was like either November, December of 78 or January of 79 the first time I saw the Cramps. At the Roxy, and I saw them twice, man. They were so good. I went back and I saw them again. They were fucking. Anyways, that's when this came out. It's not as good as the Cramps, but it's pretty cool shit. And this is what the label looks like. It's on black vinyl. Juice Pea. And I got one more record. And this band is from Southwest Belgium, of all places. And it's S to S. Now this was recorded in 1977. It was released in 1978. Very limited, maybe 300 if I remember off the top of my head. Fantastic. This is it's like hard, it's rock. If you like Stooges, Raw Power, or even if you like the Allman Brothers first album, you know, the parts where they go, you know that part of the Allman Brothers first album. The Allman Brothers first album is fantastic, by the way. This is your band. There's one song in here. It's got that boogie, that old boogie beat, or you know, the refried boogie. The Can't He Did It. that Greenbaum guy, Spirit in the Sky, he did it. They do it. But they do it like, bah, 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 bah. It's fantastic, dude. If you're into new wave of heavy metal, you'll dig this band. And I have a feeling if you're into new wave of heavy metal, you probably already know about this band. I think they predate that whole scene by a year or two. But yeah, that's what it is. It's just fast and furious rock and roll. And this is what the fuck? This is the punk one. This is Chupa. See, I'm fucked up, dude. This is the S to S. Just check out that band, dude. I'm getting tired. I'm kind of hungry. 3 hours on the live stream and then doing this. S to S, dude. The heavy rockers, the people that like new wave to heavy metal. See, now that's something I wish I would have got into, man. New wave to heavy metal. But here in the U.S., we didn't hear about that shit. At least nobody I knew did, It was always new wave, new wave, new wave. Oh yeah, and by the way, Dawkins sucks.